Hey guys, Scott Family Homestead Off-Grid here. We just wanted to talk to you guys today, let you know how we're saving a little bit of money by doing laundry, surprisingly. As you all know, we're currently still on grid. We're trying to reduce our bills, we're trying to reduce our usage, and reduce our stuff. We have way too much stuff.
Yeah, we do.
But this is one of the ways that it's helping us pay for some of our tools and all the stuff we need to go off grid by simply doing laundry a different way. And we're gonna dive into it here.
Hi guys, I wanted to go through with you guys and show you our drying racks and why we purchased them. This one is our smaller one, but it's very convenient for many reasons. I'll show you actually how it folds down real fast. You just take these two knobs right here. There we go. And then you just simply push. It's really good for storage. So if you have a tiny house as well, that's really convenient for you. We got it for one of the main reasons is why we got it is because we cannot dry our clothes outside, because that would look a little weird if we did. So there's that one. And then we also have the bigger one. I really like this one because it's bigger. You can hang things. You can have a spacious blanket, but unfortunately you cannot transfer this one down. Or you could, but you have to take off each bar. So that's a little iffy on that one. But I do like them both a lot. This is how we dry them right here. You just turn on the fan.
and the bucket's there to, if you can kind of see here, to kind of try to get it up high enough so it blows through the clothes to help dry them.
Exactly. And you guys will also see it because we're going to do a load of laundry with you guys. So you see how we hang up clothes. Right now we just also hang up.
Yeah, so this is our makeshift clothesline. If you can't see there, we got a little clothespin right there, couple hanging from the lights.
It'll do for now.
Exactly. It works for our bigger items such as towels, blankets, sheets, all that. So not what they're purposed for, but it works.
Exactly.
So next we will show you what we're planning on doing for our off-grid washer and dryer, I guess, kind of. But yeah.
Hey guys, this is the Best Choice portable washer. It looks like this here. This is what we have been using to do our laundry in. It is actually very affordable. It's nearly $100. It's a great investment for off-grid living, and I will let Dylan explain to you on how it works.
So this little washing machine here only holds about 13 pounds of clothes in the wash cycle. I want to say about 5 or 6 in the spin cycle. It only uses about 360 watts total, and that's between wash and spin. We also do a rinse cycle and then spin again. However, it only takes us roughly, to actually wash your clothes good, it only takes maybe 6 to 9 minutes. The only time we've done 15 is if something's heavily soiled. You have your different selections here for your standard wash, your soft, and then your drain. And then you have your spin cycle timer. It's set up in our shower right now. It's not quite the best setup, but it works. By using this setup, we have actually saved about $100 on our, in a single month. We've been using it about 2 months, so we'll have to let you know what the bill is for this month. But $100 off of our electric bill just by using this and hanging the clothes to dry. I'm going to just take you out here and show you this. We got a little stackable washer and dryer is what we were using before. Pretty normal setup for this small condo that we have. The heating elements in that dryer are what uses all your electricity. We also use a lot less water by doing the clothes the way we do now. The rinse cycles on the conventional one uses, I don't know the full extent of it, but I want to say it's around 30 to 40 gallons of water. We use maybe 10 gallons of water per load. Yeah. Granted, it's not as big of loads, but they do great. Going back to this little washer, they say it holds 13 pounds in that side there, the wash side. You only hold about 5 or 6 in this one again. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't weigh my clothes, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. I just kind of judge it by eye. All right. So we're going to get this thing running and show you kind of what it does.
Alright, so this is our washer and dryer. You have to make sure it is on drain first, and then you go to standard, is what we do. You just open it up here, and then you go to the soap. You get some biodegradable soap, and the borax as well. It's about 1/3 of a cup.
And we use the biodegradable. Borax is not biodegradable, but we just use the powdered soap.
This one is biodegradable.
Yeah, we just use the powdered soap for now. It's, yeah, you can see there, it's about 1/3 of a cup, roughly, kind of mixed between the two. But yeah, it really, we're trying to go biodegradable everything. We just use the borax to help it out.
This is also very, very affordable. It is how much a bag? $3, right?
Yeah, I want to say $3 for like a 5-pound bag of soap. I mean, it's nothing.
It smells amazing. You will not regret it.
Okay, so next we start filling the washer here. We use cold water due to the fact that we don't want to have to heat the water. We have to pay for the heated water. You know, it uses electricity to heat it using the electric water heater. Currently where we live at, the HOA pays for the water, so that's included in our bill. So this is just a way we're trying to save more money. Didn't really think of it in the process, but it happened. So Jess here is filling, and as she's filling, she's going to add the soap that we just showed you. So she's going to take the soap there and just dump it in as it's filling. You only have to fill this up about 3/4 of the way, maybe half, and then add your clothes. I would go a little bit longer, but if you kind of look inside here, you have a little drain hole back there. So I go maybe 3 to 4 inches below that, and then I start adding my clothes.
Alright, so for this load we're going to use a hand towel, two handkerchiefs, a shirt, and a towel.
And that's a regular size towel that you use for...
Yeah, just standard towel.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is just place it in here.
And this is a much smaller load than you would do in a regular washer and dryer. Difference is that we noticed is it only takes 6 minutes, and these clothes come out way cleaner than what our standard washing machine does.
Alright, so you have it on standard, and then you want to switch it to 6 minutes. That's usually, it'll do it about that for us.
I wanted to show you guys the agitation that happens in here. It's just got a little device on the bottom there that spins, and all that water, look at how good that agitates. I mean, it really, really gets your clothes clean. Yeah, so we're just gonna let that run and we'll be right back. So a lot of you are probably asking yourselves, well, how do they do blankets or comforters? Depending on the size of the blanket, we actually do run some of the smaller, throw blankets in the washer. But our comforter, we actually do it by hand in our bathtub. We'll make another video on that one. It's a lot harder to do, but it works out great. Our clothes or our blankets come out clean. But yeah, that'll be a future video. Alrighty, so our wash cycle is all done. So first off, you want to grab this little hose over here. It's just hanging on the side. Make sure it's on the side there. Make sure you turn it to drain. It's going to start draining out. I don't know if you can really see, but the water is actually dirty. It's a little hard to tell from the camera here. But you can see it's all soapy in there. It'll start draining out. And I'm going to get the spinner ready. Yeah, pull this little thing out here. I just set it back here. Start grabbing the clothes. Transfer them all over. Try to squish out some of the water. You put this thing on top. Not exactly sure why. I think it's so the clothes don't catch on anything up in here. But push it down again. Close it. And I turn it on for, I don't know, maybe a minute. It'll shake a little bit. And it evens out. Let that go and then we'll do our rinse cycle. Okay, so it just ended. We're gonna open it up here, pull the little thing out, and transfer everything back over. Make sure you turn the knob over to standard. We're gonna start filling, and in the filling process, I like to add just a touch of fabric softener. It's not necessary, but we did notice it helps with the smell and helps soften the clothes a little bit. So it doesn't take very much. You know, you can kind of see in there it's below the 1, so not very much. Just pour it in and let it fill, and then we'll start that back up and do our final rinse and our spin down. For our final rinse, we'll only do maybe about 3 minutes on there. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we are done. We're gonna turn it over to the drain. Start moving our clothes back over. So the rinse cycle did a good job. You can see how that water's got some of the coloring in it. Try to keep this load even. If it's not even, it's not hard. You just kind of pull a few clothes out and readjust. Squish it all down. Put your little cover in there. Then we're going to set it here for 5 minutes. Let it spin down. And we will hang them up afterwards to let them dry.
Alright, so now the load of laundry is done. Now I'm just going to shake these out here. And then I'm going to hang them over. But I'm going to try not to use a lot of room, so I have room for other clothing.
The shaking them out, we realized, just kind of helps. You know, we aren't hanging them outside anymore. First off, we have an HOA. They don't like our clothes hanging out on the balcony, so this just kind of how we help simulate, you know, how you air dry them. Otherwise, they dry kind of stiff, and this helps soften them up. Just shaking them out. You can shake them out a little more vigorously to kind of like Jess just did there to get a better result. But the clothes come out smelling great. They're super clean.
Yeah.
And then we just turn our little fan on here. There's 3 little settings there. We only do what is it, number 2 there. And you can kind of see how it helps just move the clothes around. Kind of helps simulate it. Doesn't do much, but it helps dry them out. But we just hang them up and just keep feeling them, and once they're dry we fold them and put them away. And yeah, that's our solution for our off-grid laundry. We're gonna have solar panels, so we'll have a little battery bank and all that. We'll also have our generator, and that'll be one of our other videos where we'll kind of review what generator we have. I don't know if you guys can see it, but outside there we have a tub we just picked up, and we'll do a video on that because Jess really wanted a tub and we had to have a decent one. I suggested a horse trough and she wasn't too excited about that.
I did not mind the horse trough, actually. It would have been perfect to do our comforter in.
Right, but yeah, we'll do another video on that and how we acquired it, and yeah, so our off-grid laundry solution. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions on the laundry, and
email us or comment and we'll get back to you right away.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.